So I'd like to call to order the September 14th, 2020 meeting of the East Long Meadow Planning Board. I'm required to ask whether there is anyone who might be recording this meeting other than LCAT, which will then be putting this up, I believe, on Facebook and on YouTube. So would you please raise your hand and we will acknowledge you. Hearing none, I'm going to move forward. So we will be doing a roll call. And because we are on Zoom video, every item needs a roll call vote. But specifically for the roll call, we have Peter Punderson, myself, Russell Denver, member George Kingston, member Todd Richards, and member Jonathan Torsha. So, Mr. Clerk, just before you call the first item, with respect to the first item, it may involve the purchase of some property should this item be approved. So I am a member of the Brownstone Gardens Board of Directors, which may purchase the property in question. So I am going to turn off my camera and turn off my sound and recuse myself. So I ask George to pick it up and take it from there, and I will join you for the next item. Thank you.
Okay, so Tide, would you care to read the item?
I wish I could read the item. I didn't know I was reading it again tonight, so I'm going to have, if you want to wait a second, I can pull it up.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, or I can pull it up.
It would be on, obviously, last week's agenda.
Well, Bethany sent out an email today with the agenda.
Okay, today's email is not here, but I have one here.
Okay, I can read this.
Sorry, I'm unprepared. Here it is. I'm sorry, I'm unprepared. I thought I was going to be all set. Okay, here we go. Request by applicant A&R 2020-2, 32 Indian Springs Road. Request by applicant for endorsement of a plan believed not to be required subdivision approval under subdivision control law to split 32 Indian Springs Road, assessors parcel ID 38-50-1 into two parcels. Lot A, 43,560 square feet, and new Lot B of 63,755.21 square feet located in a residential A zoning district. Applicants are Douglas K. and Janet M. Sessions, 32 Indian Springs Road, East Long Meadow, Mass. And this is continued from September 8th.
Okay, so my understanding is that the new lot will be non-conforming because of size. Is that correct? Is anyone?
The new lot, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
It didn't have the required frontage.
I didn't have the required frontage. Okay, so what we can do is we can endorse the A&R, but with the note that the new lot is not a building lot. Okay, and if that lot should in the future be transferred and moved into a different zone, then that's a whole nother procedure. But at the moment, we're just creating a non-conforming lot that is not a building lot.
So
Understood?
there is someone in the audience with their hand up if you want to talk to someone about this. Okay, I'm going to send him in.
Michael's microphone is off.
Yeah, I think I should be good now.
You are.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
I lost George somewhere along the line, but
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to. George, you pretty much said what I thought was the deal. My plan does have a note on it on Lot B that says not a building lot.
Which is perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
There's a case log against, I don't know if it was Braintree or some other town of Brockton. So after reading that, I'm fine with it. But if you read the 3 previous pages, it states how an A&R only has to do with square footage of the lot. And the road frontage. So that's where I was coming from last week. But reading page 49 and 50 and the MGLs, which Bethany supplied for us, clears it up. So
okay, that's perfect. Good.
And we have done this before on other lots
Yes.
for other people. Any questions from, this is a public hearing, any questions from the public? Hearing none, any questions from the board? Hearing none, this is a,
You got to close the public hearing, George.
actually, it's not a public hearing, it's just an A&R.
Oh, okay. I think, okay.
I did have one question for you guys. They're kind of in a rush to get this plan signed and recorded in light of the week that we lost. When could I pick it up?
My connection is unstable, I can't hear you, Michael.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
We had lost a week previously based on the confusion. I was wondering when I could pick up the signed plan, as this entire deal is pending a closing that's running. So I was hoping we could pick it up sooner than later. I know it's a big request, but.
Well, we're going to need to get 3 of the members to go down to town hall and sign it. Okay, so we can't sign it tonight.
Yeah, well, I know that, yeah.
So as soon as Bethany can arrange for us to come down and sign it on the picnic table, we can do that.
Perfect. Yeah,
It
I'll
may
just
be a
wait
day
for
or
an
two.
email from her then.
Yeah.
All
My
right.
Okay, so-
schedule, I'm flexible. I can come whenever I need to be there.
Yeah, I am too. I'm around. Do I have a motion to endorse?
So moved.
By Mr. Punderson, do I have a second?
I will second that.
By Mr. Torsia. Roll call. Mr. Torsia?
Yes.
Mr. Richards?
Yes.
Mr. Punderson?
Aye.
And George Kingston, aye. So we have an agreement to endorse the A&R. And as soon as we can arrange with Bethany to get that done, we will get it to you.
Great, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Michael, would you care to come back in and lead us to the next item?
So, Mr. Clerk, would you read
Yes,
it?
request for extension of subdivision approval for definitive subdivision plan, Hidden Ponds Estate. Applicant is Al Joyce, Rosebud Builders LLC, P.O. Box 79, East Long Meadow, Mass. 01028. This is continued from September 8th, 2020.
So we continue this to get further clarification of certain issues involving that subdivision. And Bethany forwarded to all of us an email with an explanation about what some of the delay has been. And it's really a delay requested by the DPW on putting the next layer of pavement down. And that is the delay is being requested by DPW, and it's really not the result of the developer failing to do something in a timely manner. So Bethany's recommendation was that we do agree to this extension request. So is,
Excuse me for 1 second. Do you need me to read in the DPW comments into the record?
that would be
Yes.
one. Yeah,
Okay.
thank
What this is an email that Bethany wrote to Tom Christensen at DPW, and all he does is confirm it. So this is Bethany writing. Hi, Tom. Could you confirm that the attached request for extension of a subdivision approval for Hidden Ponds is not due to the developer's inability to meet the deadline, but rather in their effort to accommodate DPW's request to wait on the installation of the final coat of asphalt until more homes have been developed on the lots? Thank you, Bethany. And he responds back by saying confirmed.
So is there anyone who wishes to be heard on this matter? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we have a motion made and seconded to extend, I believe the request for a 2-year was for a 2-year extension. So we have a motion made and second to approve that extension. And by roll call, Mr. Punderson,
Aye.
Mr. Kingston,
Aye.
Mr. Richards,
Yes.
Mr. Torsia,
Yes.
and I am a yes. So that completes our agenda for this evening. Our next meeting is September 29th. So any other business anyone have? Hearing none, we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second,
All right, so motion made and second to adjourn. Mr. Punderson,
aye.
Mr. Kingston,
Aye.
Mr. Richards,
Aye.
Mr. Torsia,
Yes.
and I, Mr. Denver, is a yes. Everyone have a great evening.
You
You too.
Hey.